everyone, so welcome along to this little video. This set I did on my hairdresser. She comes in every 2 weeks, so her nails are quite familiar to you, I imagine. I'm only going to show a couple of the nails today because I did exactly the same thing on every nail, just with a slightly different colour. So as usual, I have taken off the previous set file down to thin base, and then I'm re-sculpting. I do this because we tend to want a different thing every week, and with extreme shapes I find it easier, especially when you're doing redesigns, to just take it off and start again, especially when you do a lot of like encapsulated work. So my thin clear base I am using to create this. I'm not sure that English made sense, but okay. I've got some clear acrylic, and I filled one of my 30ml glass jars with clear acrylic, and then I've taken about a quarter scoop of my cuticle pusher, so a teeny little bit of the Superfine glitters that match the dots I'm going to use, and added it to the clear. So we don't get a completely crystal clear base, there's little flecks of glitter in there too. So I've used apple, purple, light blue, mint and hot pink. And then coming in with a clear at the cuticle area and blending down. And then I'm going to come in with the holographic dot mixes. Now the reason I filmed a couple of these nails is the first one I'm just going to talk through, and then I'm just going to let you watch the second one. When working with dot mixes, you can see I use teeny tiny amounts because I want to get nice and close to that cuticle area and get a good cuticle line, and the best way to do it with dots is to add just a few at a time, get that really nice cuticle area, and then you can add more. So as you can see, again, just a few with a nice bead of wet acrylic, so they're really going to slip around and go where I want, and again just working on getting a nice line around that cuticle area. And I'm going to continue adding until I've got the glitter fade that I want on the nail. I'm just adding a few little dots going down the length of the nail, just randomly, and then when I'm happy with all that placement, I'm going to cap that entire nail in crystal glass. So I'm going to place a bead just in front of that cuticle area, and then I'm going to use my brush to push it back, and then I'm going to create the apex I want, and then encase the rest of the nail, encapsulate it all in that crystal glass, making sure all of that glitter goes nice and matte so we know it's been encapsulated. And as I said, I'm going to do the exact same thing on this nail, so I'm not going to talk through it, but I'm going to do hot pink dots on this one instead. And while I was doing this, I realised that this is actually the first time I've done a full set of Russian almonds on a customer or someone other than me. So I am going to show you filing, because you'll have only seen in my previous videos me filing in on myself. So keeping my file nice and straight, going along those side walls, and then I exaggerated this, pulled her hand round to the side so you can see. So I want to create that nice straight line following the bones of the fingers, the finger, coming nice and straight on that kind of bottom line. Then going round my usual, round the cuticle area, nice and gently. Getting that nice blend and making sure that apex is where I want it. And then I'm just going to go down the length of the nail. And that's pretty much it now for going down the length. The rest of it I will be curling round. So working, getting a nice, smooth, flowing shape around those side walls. Get nice and straight. Now the last thing I do when I'm happy with everything else is that free edge. So up until this point it's just got a straight free edge. So I want to make sure I'm happy with the rest of the shape, and then I'm going to come in a minute and get that free edge at that angles. So I put my file at a roughly 45-degree angle. Hold that nail so there's plenty of support, and then file down, and as you can see get that nice sloping angle, and then look from above, tidy it up, sharpen it up however you want. And then when they're all filed in, I'm just going to top coat them on. And as you can see, these dots have such a beautiful holographic shine to them. These are perfect for mermaid disco kind of party nails. I'm going to pop this top coat on, and then I'm going to cure in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then when they're out the lamp and all cooled down, I'm going to use my HD Pro Peach Cuticle Oil. A little bit around the cuticle. And a little bit underneath. Then I'll massage that in. And we're all done. So that's it, guys. These are my dotty rainbow nails. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Yeah. So until next time. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!